Today we are deflasking orchids. Howard Eads of Stephward Estate will show you now what you do when you buy from us a flask to how to deflask and sterilize and so forth. Here he is.
Right, morning people. Today we're doing an assortment of orchids. We've got Polystachys, Cattleyas, Mystacidiums and a few other types that I'm going to deflask for our nursery. You get them in a sterile container like this. So the first thing, once you're ready, is you open it. Now it's open to bacteria and everything else. I gently run tepid water and shake the flask gently, and it comes out very easily. If you buy in glass bottles, then you must put a towel around it and smash the glass. Sometimes that's the only way to get them out. Run lukewarm water over the agar gels. This is a little bit hot. You don't want to scorch the plants. And you'll find that the seedlings separate quite easily. Just wiggle your fingers in between the roots and you'll see that the little plantlets will start separating. Don't be scared of them. These little babies, they are very hardy. They do not damage that easily. Even if you get your flask through the post and they're slightly jumbled, they will still be alright, because we only sell our flasks when they are this size. Look at that. Beautiful root structure, lovely plants. From deflasking, I've made a mixture of a fungicide. You can use Captab, Benelate or whatever, and I put them straight into there for a little while. Right, we've given the little plantlets a dip in fungicides. You can use Captab, Benelate. Names change from country to country. Take them out, shake them off, and then let them dry a little while. You can let them dry up to 3-4 hours. It does not damage the plant. To save time on the video, we're going to carry on and plant. Just remove carefully any dead leaves, your starter leaves. Here I've made a mix of bark and polystyrene. This is fine bark, which I have soaked for a week with a handful of lime and some high nitrogen, then rinsed it off. Would be great if you can use sphagnum moss, but in South Africa we can't obtain it. Then you gently just place the seedlings, a little bit of bark on top. Keep them quite close together because the roots help to maintain and absorb the moisture if they're quite close together. It's similar when they're big, you do not overpot, same story. And you continue until the tray is full, and then put it in a warm, shaded area. And I like to mist them once a day, but then we are in the tropics, and feed them once a week with a very dilute high nitrogen fertilizer. When they are quite established, then you can divide into separate pots, and also don't forget to label so you know what they are, and put the date so you can follow their progress.